Hello! It's an honor to be invited into your home. Good morning. Looks like you're ready to head out for the day. Then I won't take up any more of your time. Good luck with your endeavors.
Your footsteps told me you were coming. That's how I knew to wait for you here. Morning! Heading out on a new adventure? Could you bring me along today, too? There's still so much I want to learn from you.
The final destination of every journey is home. So I knew you'd show up here eventually. Morning! I so nearly fell back to sleep after getting up today. But then I remembered you were swinging by this morning, and that got me shooting right back out of bed again.
You're here? Need help with anything?
Knight! Show a little enthusiasm, would you? These are the guests of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula, and it is your honor to be our servant.
Ignore him. Just tell me what you need. Good morning. Safe travels today.
Wait! Oh, you disrespectful heathens! How dare you deprive the Dragon Supreme of a morning greeting! This is criminal conduct! Punishable by... Hey! Are you even listening?
Hello. Does the time here pass the same way it does in the outside world? I'm not sure if I should be saying good morning or good evening. Good morning. I'm only up this early because I haven't actually gone to sleep yet. So go do your thing. I'll get some rest in a bit.
So this is your hideout, huh? Nice place. It would be even better if there were some elevated areas for defense purposes. But I'm guessing you don't have to worry about break-ins. Morning. Any plans for today?
Hello! It's even better than I imagined. I really appreciate the way this space combines popular aesthetics with your own personal style. Such a pleasant surprise. Decorating is not one of my areas of expertise, I'm afraid, although I could certainly give you some advice on keeping the place well ventilated, if you want. The ventilation system I use in my perfume studio is one that I designed myself. As you can imagine, a perfume studio has more stringent ventilation requirements than other indoor spaces. Beyond that, it's worth giving some serious consideration to the position of doors and windows. Of course, these are just suggestions. If you have friends with more relevant expertise, you should ask them too. Hello! It's even better than I really appreciate the way this space combines. For a place like this, I would recommend an herbal fragrance. It would fit the overall openness of the space and bring in some of the earthy notes of the natural environment. Also, considering your occupation, it suits you down to a T. Exactly. From what I've seen, at least, that seems to be your primary occupation. In my experience, travelers who spend a long time on the road have a better memory for scents than the average person. And ultimately, it all stems from the ground beneath your feet, the soil. That's where you spend every step of your journey from start to finish. Herbal notes capture the essence of the natural environment. They're most suited to people with the deepest connection to the land. Hello! Good night. By the looks of it, you've had quite a big day today. You should get some rest.
Your footsteps, that's how I knew to wake. Nighty-night. Before I go to sleep, I need to process everything that's happened today. Hey, don't look at me like that. I didn't mean I'm gonna go cry in a corner again. Not this time, I promise.
The final destination. So, good night to you too. Rest up, and I'll see you tomorrow.
You're here?
Can you...
Ignore him. All right. Forget your worries and sleep well. Good night.
Imagine needing nightly sleep and being scared of the dark. You poor, wretched mortals with your pathetic, frail bodies. We pity you.
If you're above needing sleep, O Supreme Ruler, I guess you won't be needing any food either?
How dare you threaten me, servant! Oh, I will haunt your nightmares!
Hello. Is the time here past? Good night. You headed to bed? I feel pretty awake, actually. If this place wasn't so secure, I could help keep watch. Oh well. Huh? Paimon can do that too? Then the next time we get a chance, Paimon and I can keep watch together.
So this is your hideout, huh? It would be even better. Good night. Get some rest, okay? You need to be ready for whatever tomorrow brings.
Hello! Of course, as long as I'm not keeping you from anything. Why don't you pick a topic? Well, since you asked, forgive me for being blunt, but I'm afraid not. The scenery here makes it a great place to live, but it's missing quite a few necessities as far as a perfume studio is concerned. Perfumes have very strict storage requirements. It takes a lot of dedicated equipment. Of course, there's nothing stopping you from bringing the place up to spec. If you did that, it could make a fine studio space indeed. Well, I'd have to agree with you there. It's very true. My work requires a high degree of precision, so it's a good thing that I excel at staying focused. Staying focused for 3 to 5 hours at a time is pretty easy for me. Hello! It's an... Of course! Why don't you pick a topic? Well, since perfumes have very... Of course, there's nothing stopping you from bringing the place... You're not the first person to ask me that question. Some people even believe certain perfumes can help you stay alert or increase productivity. But unfortunately, that's just wishful thinking. Certain fragrances can have a temporary relaxing effect on people, but long-term exposure to strong scents actually has a negative effect on the brain. If you want my personal opinion, beyond being well-rested and sober, the best way to improve concentration is to minimize exposure to external stimuli. Before you begin a task, you need to remove all distractions and make sure your environment is suited to long hours of uninterrupted work. If you ignore those two factors, you're setting yourself up for failure, no matter what your mental state is. Hello! The way you've designed this courtyard is quite ingenious. You could grow all kinds of plants. I'd like to try cultivating some plant specimens. With your permission, of course. Some of them will. But plants that don't give off a strong fragrance are equally important. Some plants don't have a distinct scent of their own, but can neutralize or modify other aromas. So they're often used to fine-tune a fragrance and control the intensity. Well, perfume making is an experiment, and each ingredient is a different variable. Hence why finding a suitable place to grow those ingredients is so important. The same ingredient will exhibit different properties in different environments. That's true for minerals and animal secretions, as well as plants. It looks like you have the capacity to adjust certain environmental parameters in this marvelous little courtyard of yours, which means all different kinds of flora and fauna can grow in an environment suited to them. It's like you have a courtyard-sized petri dish at your disposal. I can think of some other experiments you could run here too, but those are forensics related. They have to do with identification and cleaning. And private residences aren't really the best places to run those sorts of experiments. I don't want to ruin the lovely environment you have going here. Then you're welcome to visit my laboratory anytime. I heard you're an experienced alchemist amongst other things. Perhaps we can trade expertise. Oh, thank you. I'll certainly take you up on that invitation. This place is like an amalgamation of all your travels and everything you've experienced in life. Perhaps one day, a perfume will be made that perfectly encapsulates the unique character of this place. Hello! Good night. By the looks of it... Hello! The way you've I'd like to try cultivating some... But plants that don't give off... Some plants don't have a distinct... Hence why finding the same ingredient will exhibit different properties in different environments. It's like you have a court and private residences are... I heard you're an experienced alchemist. Oh, this place is... perhaps...
Your footsteps told me you... That's how I knew to... It's all really nice. Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. Huh? No, of course not. What gave you that impression, though? Was it my ears? My facial expression? Or my body language? I'm sorry. It's a completely new environment, and my body's taking some time to adapt. Thanks for your concern, but I'll be fine. Really, I will. Oh, the weather here's really great, and there's such a peaceful atmosphere. I love it. I want to adjust as quickly as possible, and I also don't want you to worry about me, so... Could I stay here for a little longer? I won't cause a fuss. You won't even know I'm here. Your footsteps, that's how I knew to... It's all really nice. You're right. Thank you for inviting me here. I'll try my hardest to relax. Oh yeah. Good point. It's just, your place is so nice, and your invitation made me so happy, I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I just need a little more time to adjust. I don't travel often, and here, I'm surrounded by things I've never seen before. I almost forget to breathe just trying to take it all in. Oh, thank you. You're so nice. I want to adjust as quickly as possible, and I also don't want you to worry about me, so... Could I stay here for a little longer? I won't cause a fuss. You won't even know I'm here. Your footsteps, that's how I knew to wait. Sure. I'm not the chattiest person in the world, though. Not like Mililani. I hope that's okay. Yeah! I can just listen, mostly. Whatever you want to talk about, it's fine with me. Yeah, guilty as charged. I failed so many times in the past. I'm constantly worried about messing things up again. I wish I could get everything right. I mean, not like a hero or anything. I just really want to live up to people's expectations. Oh, that reminds me. You've had a lot of amazing experiences. Do you ever get nervous when you're in a new place or facing a new enemy? Wait, you too? I thought I only felt that way because I'm weak. It's such a relief to hear you say that. I guess I've just been scaring myself silly all along, huh? Oh, or maybe we're talking about different things. I mean, I get nervous. And maybe with you, you're just anxious to appear modest? Roll with it. That kind of makes sense. It's so simple when you put it like that. For me, being nervous is pretty much the default. But I think I get what you mean. Maybe one day, I'll be able to be at peace with my nerves, just like you. Whoops. This was supposed to be a lighthearted chat, but it's ended up being another mentoring session. Sorry, this always happens, doesn't it? If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Your footsteps, that's how I knew to... Sure! I failed so many times. I wish I could get... Oh! Do you ever get nervous when you're in a new place, or... I knew it! That's what makes you a real hero. Staying calm, controlled, and rational, whatever the situation. I guess I've just gotta keep practicing so I get used to it too. Just like with my dancing. Exactly! I just need to go on a few more adventures and get a few more wins under my belt. And then I'm sure to be less nervous. Would you mind taking me with you on some more adventures? Or sharing some of your experiences with me in your spare time? I'll do my best to learn, and I'll definitely find some way to repay you. Whoops. This was supposed to be a lighthearted chat, but it's ended up... If there's anything Your footsteps... That's how I knew to... Sure! I failed so many... I wish I could get... Oh! That reminds... Do you ever get nervous when you're in a new place? Wait. It's such a relief... Oh. Or... Roll with it. For me? But... Whoops. If there's anything Your footsteps... That's how I knew... Let me think. Nope. Nothing in particular. I'm quite content at the moment. In fact, it's more than that. I'm happy. Of course not. I doubt I could fool you anyway. You know me too well by this point. I'm really enjoying my time here. Once I got used to it, I realized that your home's kind of like a dream world. The kind of thing you read about in storybooks. It's not just the beautiful scenery either. I love all this open space. It's so much fun just riding around the place on Turbo Twirly. The pace of life here is so nice, too. I could stay here forever. Once again, thank you so much for inviting me here. My family's always telling me you can never thank someone too much. By the way, would you like to visit my home sometime? Nothing? I just suddenly remembered all the piles of stuff in my room. I gotta take care of that before you come over. There's still a few boxes left under my bed, and my top shelves are empty. Yeah, that should do the trick. Oh, thanks. It's really nice of you to say that. I feel a lot more confident now. So it's decided then? I'll have every stone in its proper place by the time you arrive. And that's a promise. Even if it's crowded, it's still gotta look nice. Your footsteps, that's how I knew... Let Let me think. I'm quite content at the moment. I'm really enjoying. It's not just the beautiful. The pace of life here is so nice. Once again, by the way. Nothing? There's still a few boxes left under my bed. Oh, thanks. It's really nice of you to say that. And that's a
The final destination of... I feel right at home, but it takes a lot to faze me. I've always been comfortable with new places and new faces. By the way, did you know that most Saurian companions can get real territorial? They only let people they know into their space. Since you invited me here, that means you consider me a good friend. And that's a real honor. I'm so happy I've been smiling all day. Well, then I gotta say, I like what you've done with your lair. In Natlan, Saurians are like friends and family to us. They're an irreplaceable part of our lives. You're important to me as well, as one of my close friends. That's why I made that analogy in the first place. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. The final So I... By the way, since you invited me here, that means you consider me a good friend. And that's a real honor. Huh? Oh, that's a tough one. Why don't we make one up? It can be like a secret code we just use with each other. A happy signal to show when we're in a good mood, or use as a greeting, or even as a laugh. The final Couldn't have picked a better moment. I just got back. Took a walk around the place and then had a chat with Tubby. But now, I'm all yours. Well, you gotta make an effort when you go somewhere new. I always like taking walks and talking to the locals. So, how about you? I'm curious. What do you do to try and fit in when you arrive someplace new? Huh. Sounds very meticulous. So I guess you're the kind of tourist who never misses out on a single highlight, huh? You probably explore every village, walk down every last street, try all the best dishes on all the good menus, tick every scenic spot off the list. I can just imagine it. Oh, traveling with you would be so fulfilling. All right, I'll keep your preferences in mind for the next time we travel together. It'll be a journey into the unknown. I can't wait! Of course! Most tourists who come to our tribal land on vacation stick to the popular routes, so I've gone over those countless times. I could literally navigate them with my eyes closed if I wanted, not even exaggerating. But I never would, because even when it's a road I've been down before, each time I go, it's a new journey. All kinds of things make each trip unique, whether it's the clouds in the sky, the ever-changing weather, the wildflowers by the side of the road, or all the wild animals that give you a fright when they jump out of nowhere. And that's not even considering the tourists who suddenly change their plans and head off the beaten track onto some tiny winding trail. Oh, no, I wasn't complaining. I actually don't mind at all. Just the opposite, in fact. More twists and turns means a more varied and scenic route, so it's no loss at all. Sure, I guess. I'll gladly go wherever you want. But remember, if you ever get sick of walking everywhere, just hop onto my surfboard. The final So I couldn't have picked a better moment. Well, you gotta make... So, how about you? I'm curious. What do you do to try and fit in with... Same! I approve. 2 thumbs up from me. And 2 big toes as well. I don't know about you, but for me, a big part of taking things as they come is... not necessarily being a morning person. Sometimes it's nice to just explore without a set goal, see where the journey takes you. Of course, that can lead to nice and nasty surprises, but I guess that's all part of the fun. All right, I'll keep your preferences in mind for the next time we travel together. It'll be a journey into the unknown. Of course! Most tourists who come to our... I could literally but I never would. All kinds of things make... And that's not even considering the tourists who suddenly change... Oh, no, I wasn't just the opposite, in fact. More twists... Sure, I'll gladly go wherever you want. But remember, just hop onto... The final destination of... So... Tell you what, let's organize a party! I mean, this is a huge venue, and you've got so many friends! The atmosphere would be electric! I can feel it in my bones already! right on! That's my #1 kind of party. And since I'm the one who started this, don't you worry. Just leave all the setup to me. First, we need a sense of scale. If everyone shows up, we'll need a giant pool. Maybe even a supersized one. Oh, tricky, tricky. Oh, I've got it. I'll get Kachina to loan Turbo Twirly to us. If we haven't got enough pool space, we can just dig ourselves some more. Oh, yeah. And my store can sponsor the water sports-related equipment and swimsuits. I just need to get a larger shipment of supplies. Oh, come on. I just think it's worth splashing out if it means all my friends get to have a good time. Worst comes to worst, I'll just have to hustle a bit more once it's over. Work hard, play hard, you know? All right, so we're doing this, yeah? Whew, I'm getting a little nervous. First time I'll be organizing something this huge. Nah, I'm just concerned that I won't be able to get everyone's attention without a big and dramatic entrance. Come on, you know I love a good crowd and a chance to shine under the spotlight. Anyway, any suggestions? I know you've got a ton of ideas. Hey. Yeah, how did I not think of that? I'll have to steal some tricks from the Flower Feather clan, though. They're all really strong singers. Thanks for the suggestion. Prepare to be amazed. You won't know what hit you when I take the stage. The final Tell you what. I mean, the atmosphere would be electric. All right. And since I'm... Oh, I've got it. Oh, yeah. And my store can... Oh, come on. Worst comes to worst, All right, so we're doing this. Whew, I'm getting a little nervous. Nah, I'm just concerned that I won't... Anyway, any suggestions? I know you've got a ton of ideas. Perfect! Time for some emergency training with the Children of Echoes. Their dances are surefire spotlight grabbers. Thanks for the suggestion. Prepare to be amazed. You won't know what hit you when I take the stage. The final So I... Tell you what. I mean, this is a huge... The atmosphere would be electric. I can feel... Oh, for real? Hey, that's our tribe's specialty, you know. I've got you covered. Now, we'll have to account for everyone's tastes when picking the snacks and drinks. So we'll probably need to get a good amount of everything. Let's definitely load up on Sora's crackers. They're our local specialty, after all. Oh, yeah! And my store can sponsor the water sports-related equipment. Oh, come on. Worst comes to worst, All right, so we're doing this. Whew, I'm getting a little nervous. First time... Nah, I'm just concerned that I won't be able to get... Come on! Anyway, any suggestions? I know you... Hey! Thanks for the suggestion. You won't know what hit...
You're here?
Can you...
Ignore him. Yes, it's a nice environment. Comfortable, too.
Really, Kanich? Man, you have low standards. Don't get me wrong, it's quite impressive for a basic slum. But it's a far cry from the Nation of Flame when I was the ruler. Back then, I had a grand castle at the highest point in the nation, with an endless stream of worshippers coming to pay tribute to the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula! You could not fathom the gifts they would bring. Oh, fine wine made from the freshest red fruit, opulent chests full of treasure, and that was the bare minimum!
You'd think that as an almighty dragon lord and supreme ruler, you'd know how to be a good guest as well as a good host. Thank you for inviting me here. When I camp outdoors, all I require is a bonfire or a cave to rest in. But this place provides both safety and comfort, which is hard to come by elsewhere. How can I repay you? I'm serious. I don't intend to accept your kindness for free. I insist. So, if there's anything you want from me, at all, Please be upfront with me. I will consider how best to complete the task and take it from there. Simple and straightforward. Fair enough. Then let's just say I owe you one for now. Let me know once you've thought of something. And of course, in the unlikely event that the price isn't right, I'll tell you right away. You're here?
Ugh, can you...
Ignore him. Yes, it's...
Really, Kanich? Don't get me wrong. It's quite back then. You could not fathom the gifts they would bring. Oh, fine wine,
You'd think that as an almighty dragon lord and supreme ruler, you'd know how to be a good guest as well as a good host. Thank you for inviting me here. When I camp outdoors, all I require is a bonfire or a cave to rest in. How can I repay you? I'm serious. So, if there's anything you want from me at all... Fair enough. Let me know once you... And, of course, in the... You're here?
Ugh, Kanich!
Ignore him. Yes, it's...
Really, Kanich? Don't get me wrong. It's back then. You could not fathom the gifts they would bring. Oh.
You'd think that as an... Thank you for inviting... When I camp out, how can I repay you? I'm serious. So, if there's anything you want from me... Fair enough. Let me know once you... And, of course, in... You're here?
Ugh,
Ignore him. Just tell... What would you like to know? Yes, the price of information is determined by many factors. But you don't look like you're in a bind or anything. Maybe just a regular chat, then? That won't exactly be a fun and light-hearted conversation.
Aw, what's wrong, Kanich? Don't want your friend to know what a cruel hunter you really are. Scared the gory details will keep him up at night?
Don't listen to a how. It's nothing that terrifying. Saurians are our companions, but if the Abyss corrupts them beyond redemption, or people lead them astray, then someone has to step up and end their lives before they do any more harm. Any wild beast will fight savagely when it's backed into a corner, let alone a fierce Saurian. So I usually start by using poison arrows to dull the target's senses, then lure it into a trap to immobilize it. Once it's incapacitated, I head in and finish the job. I won't deny that, but even danger can be tamed with enough experience and preparation. If you're interested in Saurian hunting, I'll let you know the next time I receive a suitable commission. We can pick poisonous berries, set some traps together, and you'll get your share of the reward, too. You're here?
Ugh, Kanich!
Ignore him. What would you like to know? Yes, but you don't look like you're in a bind. That won't
Aw, what's wrong, Kanich?
Don't listen to a... Saurians are... Then someone has to step up and end their lives before any wild beast will fight. So I usually start by using poison arrows to dull the target's senses. A how?
Excuse me? How dare you mock me to my face? You big mouth bipedal bug!
Greed and conceit are common vices of evil dragons. They're easy ones to exploit. And the big, lumbering types have more strength than coordination. As long as you're agile enough, you just keep dodging their attacks until you find an opening. But a how's unique. Not only evil and powerful, but clear-minded too. It's an extremely rare combination.
Ha! So now you try and sing my praises? Well, if you're looking to curry favor, it won't work. The almighty Dragon Lord wasn't born yesterday!
Scratch my last statement. If you really were clear-minded, you'd know none of that was meant as a compliment.
Aw, don't be shy. How many times do I need to tell you? Bottom feeders like you have a valuable role to play. You give the almighty Dragon Lord something to look down on from the top of the food chain. So please, fawn away.
So yeah, you see what I have to deal with? You're here?
Ugh, can you?
Ignore him. What would you like to know? Yes, but you don't look like you're in a bind. That won't
Aw, what's wrong, Kanich?
Don't listen to a how. It's nothing that terrible. Saurians are our companions. Then someone has to step up and end their lives. Any wild beast will. So I usually start by using poison arrows to. I won't deny that. If you're interested, we can pick poison. You're here?
Ugh, can you?
Ignore him. Up to you. I have no current job, so I'm down for whatever. Would you like something to drink? Some canepa and cacahuatl juice, perhaps?
Whoa! Hey, me first! Give me some of that! Gimme!
This one's free. In Natlan, cacahuatl is mainly used to make chocolate and a beverage called chocolatl. The most valuable part of the plant is the fermented seeds. But everything has its use. The white fleshy part can be pressed to extract the juice, which makes a delicious drink when mixed with the right ingredients.
Are you done with the backstory? Give me my juice already! I can't wait any longer!
At first, I tried mixing it with flamagranates, which are native to Hoytzitlan. The resulting drink was packed full of phlogiston, suitable for both humans and saurians alike. But due to some difficulties getting hold of the ingredients, I eventually switched to canepa berries instead, and tweaked the rest of the recipe accordingly.
Kanich, you're doing this on purpose! You never talked for this long! Especially not to explain yourself! This isn't a history lesson, so cut the tangents already!
I'm just trying to help a good friend understand this drink better so they can appreciate it more. Not that you'd understand that, because you can't tell one cup of juice from another anyway. That's why I never bothered to tell you before.
You little...
In that case, 2 cups of the juice, coming right up. You're here?
Ugh, can you...
Ignore him. Up to you. Would you like something to drink?
Whoa! Hey, me first! Give me some of that! Gimme!
A phlogiston juice blend that I created myself. In Natlan, cacahuatl is mainly used to make chocolate and a beverage called chocolatl. The most valuable part of the plant is the fermented seeds. But everything has its...
Are you...
At first, I tried mixing, but due to some difficulty...
Kanich, you're doing... This isn't a history lesson!
I'm just trying to help a... Not that you'd understand that.
You little...
In that case... You're here?
Ugh, can you...
Ignore him. Good morning.
Wait!
Oh, that's more like it. I think I've got it.
Do you know that chocolate candy that's made in the shape of a bullet? It's so sweet. It's like an instant shot of energy to your whole body. Well, that's what this feels like.
Feel the power, baby! Want to see me smash a boulder? Rubido in alchemy refers to the refining of feeling. I feel the refining of my own emotions is also thanks to you.
Have you done this for other people in the past too? Were the materials you use different? And if so, how? Also, I'm wondering... sorry. Force of habit.
Get it together, Layla. You've been studying hard and reading everything you could get your hands on. Well done. But you can't afford to slack off now. The moment you get lazy, you'll fall behind and end up having to postpone your graduation. Spare yourself the humiliation.
Earning an advanced certificate is not easy. It requires both talent and actual combat experience.
There is a cause that I seek to champion, yet few in Liyue share my aspiration. This I have known for a long time, for it is a path I have walked for many years.
Wow, check out all this power. How can I repay you, though? Oh yeah! I know this domain where there's a priceless treasure hidden somewhere inside. Let's go hit it up!
Branches dotted with flower buds herald the advent of spring.
With all these combat skills I've learned from you, I should just become an adventurer on the side, apart from my day job making fireworks. Or should I just become a hero instead?
I've become stronger. Though it is still not enough, I will always face the darkness. For dawn to come, there must be those who dare to pierce the darkness with their light.
Paimon's been dying to hear your thoughts about this. What is the deal with that, Hal? And don't say you haven't noticed.
Noticed what?
Try everything? He's completely different from every other Saurian. For starters, he can talk. Matter of fact, he never shuts up. Also, he's always hovering around Kinich instead of walking on the ground. Oh, and don't get Paimon started on those stupid sunglasses. Why would a saurian wear sunglasses? It doesn't make any sense! Why are you looking at Paimon like that?
It's just, you talk a lot too. And you fly. Plus, didn't you get yourself a pair of silly-looking glasses in Fontaine?
That is completely different! But anyway, there's a more glaring issue here. A How is flat as a pancake! He's floating around looking like a little cardboard cutout, and no one in Natlan bats an eyelid! Don't you think that's strange?
It's definitely unusual. Then again, maybe everyone's just used to it by now. Ultimately, it's nobody's business but a house, so if you want answers, you'd probably have to ask him.
But would he even tell us the truth? Paimon gets the feeling he'd just make up a bunch of phony baloney to get us off his case. Or maybe he'd be like, okay, if you really want to know, I'll show you! And then poof! He'd turn us into cardboard cutouts too.
Cardboard cutout Paimon. Now that I would love to see.
Hey, cut it out! Paimon doesn't want to be flat as a pancake. That volcano is so huge! You can see it from anywhere in Natlan! Where do you think all that magma comes from, though?
One legend holds that an enormous pyro dragon slumbers in the deepest depths of Natlan. Within the dragon's body dwells the world's first flame, burning eternally and causing boils to form on the dragon's back. Every once in a while, these boils spew out fire, which takes the form of magma when it comes above ground.
For real? But what happens if the dragon ever wakes up? Natlan will be doomed!
Yep, and that's why the Pyro Archon gets the tribes to periodically join forces and go pacify the dragon, to make sure it stays asleep.
Wait, what? No, that's to fight the abyss, isn't it?
Well, not if this story from a woven scroll I bought on the street is to be believed.
Ugh, Paimon knew it.
Coming to be!
Lend me a hand.
Attaboy! Can't catch me!
burst forth.
Lend me a hand.
Let's roll! Can't catch me.
Coming to be!
Off we go! Adventure time! Adventure time! Ow! Let's light it up!
Burst forth! Attaboy!
Let's roll!
Rest and rebuild! Don't blink! Nowhere to hide! Speed of light!
Go!
Allow me! Don't blink! Hey!
Farewell!
Rest and rebuild! Incoming!
Water jet! Be free!
Hold the line! Speed of light! Cut to the chase!
Go!
Not too far now.
Water jet! Be free!
Allow me! Nowhere to hide! Incoming! Hey!
Not too far now.
Speed of light!
Water jet!
Incoming! Cut to the chase! Don't blink!
Go! You're free now. Not too far now.
Speed of light! Don't blink! Hey!
Farewell!
Rest and rebuild! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light! Allow me! Don't blink!
Time to go. Go! Be free!
Cut to the chase! Incoming! Rest and rebuild!
I'll keep this close.
Water jet!
Not too far now.
Speed of light! With sword comes shadow. Hey! Don't blink! Hold the line! Speed of light! Hey!
Water jet!
Incoming! Cut to the chase! Got lucky that time. Speed of light! Hey!
With sword comes shadow.
Is this an answer from this world?
Let's go out and play!
Where to? Sometimes a shrouded path is not meant to be walked. Move forward with blind ambition, and the smoke might suffocate you. Not too far now.
Don't blink! Incoming!
Water jet! Be free!
Don't blink! Hey!
Oh, it's an honor to be here.
Want me to join?
Is this an answer from this world? I'll keep this close.
you see. Go!
Allow me! Don't blink! Nowhere to hide.
Water jet!
Hold the line!
Time to say hello.
to the chase! Speed of light!
Go! You're free now!
Hold the line! Don't blink! Nowhere to hide! Hey! Speed of light!
Is this an answer from this world?
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
I'll keep this close. Water jet!
Not too far now.
Water jet!
Allow me. Incoming.
Go! Farewell!
Hold the line. Don't blink. Cut to the chase. Allow me. Speed of light.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
Nowhere to hide.
I'll keep this close.
Not too far now.
Rest and rebuild!
Go!
Not too far now.
Rest and rebuild! Huh? Huh.
Water jet! Free!
Allow me! Speed of light! With sword comes shadow! Huh?
Go!
Not too far now.
Rest and rebuild! Ha! 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 Yeah! Ha!
Water jet! Be free!
Incoming! Hey! Yeah!
Water jet!
Not too far now.
Allow me! Don't blink!